Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and I have something very special, very sweet, very rummy for you. So this is my rum and raisin ice cream. Well, I would call it rum and raisin ice cream because trust me, it's full of rum. So first we're gonna start by adding 1 cup of raisin to my container. Then I'm gonna add some Ray Navy rum. Now we're gonna allow this to soak overnight. You can soak it for much longer if you'd like, of course. So I'm not gonna use the entire cup of raisin, probably half, maybe a little bit more than half, but for me personally it's always good to have some soaked raisins around the house. So it's the following day now and I'm gonna start making my ice cream. So here's my almond flavoring, my vanilla extract, and my soaked raisins. Also, we're gonna need a tin of milk. We're gonna use half of this, thereabout, as well as some whipping cream or heavy cream. I have 2 of these 200 ml boxes and I'm gonna use both of them. Now this is completely optional. This is my salt, cinnamon powder, as well as my nutmeg powder. As I said, completely optional. So let's start by adding my tin milk to my glass bowl here, and I'm gonna mix in my raisins. Like I said, this is rum and raisin because all that rum was coming out all along and I didn't even realize. And then watch, you know, more rum. This is too much. So when you're doing it, you would want to separate the raisins from the rum first. That way you have a lot more control as to how much rum is added to it. So now I'm gonna go in with my flavoring, my vanilla extract, as well as my almond flavoring. So now we're just gonna give this a quick mix and set it aside. And sidebar, you do not have to cut and fold. I have a terrible habit of cutting and folding everything. Alright, so now I'm setting up my stand mixer and we're gonna go ahead and whip up our whipping cream. I'm adding both boxes of 200 ml, so that's 400 ml in total whipping cream. So we're gonna whisk to a semi-stiff peak, so maybe about 3/4 way, and after which then we'll add our mixture that we did earlier with the raisin and the tin milk. Now if you don't have a stand mixer, you can always use your electric hand mixer. If you don't have one of those, then you can use a whisk. However, it will take a lot of elbow grease. So now we're gonna combine our whipping cream with our tin milk mixture here. I don't want to add it all at once, so let's add a little at a time and mix as we go along. So I know it doesn't look like much here, but trust the process. So now I've added it back to my stand mixer. I'm gonna add my spices and my salt here and just give it a quick mix. Now we want to get this as smooth as possible because we want to have that perfect ice cream texture. So like I said, trust the process. Now we have a very creamy consistency here. And of course our raisins. Now if you want to add more raisins, feel free to go ahead and do so. If you want less raisins, that's okay too. And also blending some of the raisins and adding it to the mixture would have been a great idea. So if you love raisins, you love the flavor from it, that can work for you too. So now I'm just adding my cream to my baking tin. And what I'm doing here is just bringing up some of the raisin so that most of it don't settle at the bottom. What you can also do, after having it in the freezer for a couple hours, within the first couple hours, you can go in and give it a quick mix and just cover it back and put it back in the freezer. So you want to keep this in the freezer for no less than 8 hours. That should do the job. Preferably overnight though. So if you know tomorrow is Sunday and you want some rum and raisin ice cream, just make it from the day before and by tomorrow it'll be ready. So there we have it. This is how I make my rum and raisin ice cream. If you have a different way of making it, or if there's anything you'll take away or add to it, feel free to let me know in the comment section below. Now thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.